Strike!
Hi guys, I'm Jun Kai, the newest member of j.alliance. I usually help out in judging in local Pokemon events. I also spend most of my free time playing Blizzard's Hearthstone. I have been playing the game since 2013 December and has hit Legend rank various times over the span of 2 years. I also had joined several tournaments, and the most notable one was the Singapore's version of the Archon Team League, where my friends and I were the event's finalists. So, I'll be in charge of this channel's Hearthstone segment.
Hey, I heard you get Legend this season.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what deck you use?
I climbed to Legend using Warrior.
Oh, is it every time you climb to Legend you always use Warrior? And then, is it Legend very hard to get?
No, Legend is not that hard to get.
Oh.
But I do not use Warrior every time to climb to Legend because the meta game every time will be different. Because let's say you play the first hour of Hearthstone, you may face some Zoo Warlock or Shaman, and then the next hour will be totally different. So the climb will totally be a different experience for everybody.
Oh, is that it? Oh, okay, cool. So let's take a look at his Legend Achieving deck. Let's go.
Hey guys, so this is my Tempo Warrior deck list, which I used to climb most of the time to Legend. This deck is usually favoured against most of the meta, which is usually made out of the Aggro Shaman, Mid-range Shaman, and Zoo Warlock. The deck list is fairly standard, except I chose to include some deck cards. So the deck cards are as followed. Firstly, I have included a Brawl, which is useful against mid-range Shaman opponents. If I happen to lose the early game for some reasons, this card can help me come back into the game. Especially when our opponent has committed most of his hand onto the board. The second deck card is Harrison Jones, which is super useful against Shaman, as Shaman nowadays only choose to play Doomhammer as their only weapon. By playing my Harrison Jones into their Doomhammer, it will set them back a turn and give me a lot of tempo by drawing a lot of cards for me to use for the following turns to come. Then the last but not least, I've included a copy of Gorehouse, which helps me to control the board, also help me outvalue my mid-range opponents. These mid-range opponents include mid-range Shaman and as well as Mirror Tempo Warriors. The standard deck list of Tempo Warrior usually include the other 7 mana cost card, the new Malkorok, which gives you a random weapon on play. But I feel that this randomness will sometimes be fatal and cost me the game. Thus, I chose to play Gorehouse instead. So guys, this is my Tempo Warrior and its deck cards. Next, I move on to the Control Warrior, which I use to climb to Legend. The last 2 games, which helped me win the last 2 games at rank 1. Because I was facing a lot of Tempo Warrior mirror. And generally speaking, Control Warriors are usually favoured against Tempo Warrior. Therefore, I made the switch to play Control Warrior to counter those decks, which eventually helped me to climb to Legend. So next, I will be playing a game with my Control Warrior to showcase its play style.
Garrosh versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Bring it on!
So I face a warrior. This guy is highly to be playing a tempo warrior, which I mentioned just now. So my deck is usually favored against this. So usually against any matchup as warrior, you want to keep and find a mulligan for the Fiery War Axe, which is currently not in my starting hand. So at least I'll keep the slam for card draw to cycle through cards and eventually draw into some of my removal spells. Which I did not draw. But at least I did draw my Echo of Flame. Together with the slam, I can execute something. So by playing Sir Finley Migerton on turn 1, it suggests to me that this guy is playing either the Aggro Warrior or a Patron Warrior. Which both matchups I'm favoured in most of the time. I say most of the time because the card you draw will eventually affect you and ultimately the outcome of the game. So I'm just gonna play Echo of Flame since he doesn't have any weapon.
Pain, speak to me.
What his turn 3 play you should be Frothing Berserker or the Monkey. Unless he's playing a pirate version of them. So he passed on turn 3 as well, which is pretty good for me, since my card will definitely give me more than one card.
Bring the pain.
Nothing. So for tempo, I will choose to play the Revenant. It draws me a card, and develop a 3/2 report. So his turn 4 play is likely to be Corcoran Elite or Bloodhoof Brave. So let's see.
Speak to me.
So he's likely to be playing the Patron Warrior over the Aggro Warrior, even though he chose his hero power to steady shot.
I have an axe to grind.
I choose to attack the Acolyte here because I want to deny him further card draws, because he may play a Ravaging Ghoul to damage his own Acolyte by 1 and then attack into my Bloodhoof Brave to get a second card. Eventually 3 cards from the by
For the War Chief! I have an axe to grind.
Bloodhoof Brave over the Harrison Jones, even though Harrison Jones had 5 mana, a tempo play. But against Warrior, Harrison Jones will definitely gain value. So keeping it is a very good idea. Denying a weapon also send him back the turn. And if I deny
have an axe to grind.
Gorehound by luck, that 7 mana gone.
Start
speak to
running.
me.
I chose to stun and execute the opposing Bloodhood Brave, as I want to further develop my board, even though it's only an acolyte. Having 2 minions on the board is much safer than having only one. I could have chosen to ignore it and play Karen, but I feel that removing his minions of much more importance than developing as possible 4-5. So my opponent played a Fire Roll X without attacking. I had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in my hand. After I play Harrison Williams, he'll draw me 2 more.
That belongs in a museum.
This set him back a turn because he didn't play anything else previous turn except for the War X
Start
and
running.
Hero Power.
Bring the pain.
So, even though my opponent might be playing a mid-range warrior slash patron warrior, I still want to play around the brawl. I need to set one brawl in my tempo warrior deck. Commenting too much and then losing to one unlikely card that opponent may deck is a very stupid way to lose the brawl. So this game might known to some of you as
What
Resident Sleeper,
now?
because usually warrior against warrior is just armor up, pass, armor up, pass, and armor up, pass. When the game ends after turn 10 in fatigue, the person will usually draw those cards. But even though I'm ahead in fatigue, our opponent is not really playing a control variation of warrior, so it's safe to draw a bit more cards.
I must choose.
A fight
So
comes
we finally see the patron. He's finally gonna commit his hand to making patron this turn.
Everyone,
So I'll overdraw one card next turn because I can't. Okay, it's fine.
My hand is full.
Here I would like to play the rank, but it's practically impossible to play unless I want to give him more minions and summon more patrons for him, which is bad for me, obviously. So I'm just gonna maximize my turn by
made to fit.
Back to work.
Armor Smith and Kutas Master. So trade,
Bring the
3/3.
pain.
Give me another card. So here I have 4 armors, but
I must
I
choose.
prefer to maximize my mana usage. First I played
I choose death.
and then he conceded because he couldn't keep up. So guys, that's my control warrior deck. The matchup against tempo warrior, mid-range warrior, and patient warrior are usually favored, and it's pretty easy to win.
That's cool. So that was a really great example on how you could, attain the legend rank with this type of decks. And also, we will teach you how to get to rank 5 next week. Actually, rank 5 important, man.
It's quite important.
No, I always rank 10 everything. Got the golden color rare. Very nice, Yeah, golden color.
But at rank 5, you get a golden epic and 2 golden commons.
Hey, why don't you tell me? Golden. What the? Why got golden?
Ask Blizzard.
What the? Okay lah. Next week, help me get lah. Okay, so remember to catch us next week so that you could see the showcase video and a bit of a tutorial on how to get to rank 5 easily. So I think that's all for this week.
Yep. Like, comment, subscribe. to
Wow,
the
my
channel.
new player good. He was not say this. Hey.
Yay.
Okay. Hey, say bye bye. Wait.
Bye.